Hey people, what's going on? And welcome to the show, the Sit and Run podcast with Michael Caceres. What's going on, people? So what about this election? Huh? Donald Trump taking the W? I am 1 for 1 when it comes to voting. I did vote for Donald Trump. I did. A lot of people are so upset that he won. I'm moving to Paris. I'm moving to France. I'm moving to Canada. Good people, man. You know what? Good. Go. Get out of this country. Because that poor guy that's living on the street is probably going to get a job now. Creating jobs. Yeah, but I am Republican. I do believe a lot of what the Republicans believe in. I like their policies. Not to say that I do not like the Democrats. I like some of the Democrat beliefs. But I believe in more of the Republican policies. So I would call myself a Republican. Yeah, so this is actually the first time I voted. So that was fun. 21 years old, voting for Donald Trump. Funny story about that. 4 years ago, I graduated high school. And let's see. When I graduated high school, I was 17, and it was, obviously it was like the first or second week in November, and my birthday is the last week of November, and Mitt Romney and Barack Obama, time to vote, and I was still 17. Graduated from high school. I was going to college. And I was still 17 when it was time to vote. And I was upset. I would have voted for Mitt Romney. I would have. But, Barack Obama took the W. And, so that's a pretty funny story. But, and look, guys. Like I said, I'm not really big on giving advice, but I wanna leave you with this thought. No matter who became the president, whether it was Clinton, Sanders, Stein, Johnson, whoever became the president, we would still be the greatest country in the world. Okay? My dad kind of helped me make that very clearly is, because my dad majored in political science. So obviously I got a lot of questions to ask him, and he's all about, telling me how it is and telling me this, that, and that's great. And I know that whether it was Clinton or whether it was Trump that won the presidency, we would still be the greatest country in the world. Okay, I get that. I understand that. But I did go to my dad and say, well, Dad, why are people freaking out? Why do people want to leave? Why do people want to do that? And, basically my dad said was, if you go out to France or you go to, wherever, there's no way that you're going to have the same opportunities in another country than you have here. Regardless of who becomes the president, it's still going to be the greatest country in the world. You're still going to have the opportunity, the American dream, to do whatever you want to do. And, and I have to admit, all these people freaking out, I kind of got a little scared a little bit. I was like, well, what's to come? And then I had to sit back and realize, the guy's not Hitler. You know what I mean? The guy's not Kim Jong, whatever, that guy who's in charge of North Korea, or one of those Koreas. One of those Koreas, right? Or Hugo Chavez, that these aren't bad people that are running the country, and gosh, man, you should have seen these people freaking out when they found out Trump was being the president. It was just, I don't know, man. Look, I guess the point that I'm trying to get across here is you got to support the president. This is your country. You got to take pride in this country, and you got to support whatever the heck is going on. And if you don't like it, well, fine. Leave the country, because you're going to find so much more opportunities in Paris. I don't know. Yeah. Don't those guys in Paris love the Americans? I don't know. I'm not really a big politics guy. Okay, like I don't really like talking about it too much because it brings people apart, and I'm all about bringing people together. You know, we got to learn how to work together and be a team. I don't know. But anyway, it is, oh my gosh, November. My birthday is coming up. My birthday is on November 26th, 1994. I'm going to be 22 years old, man. That'll be fun. My 21st birthday was actually pretty cool though. I went to a bar. I went with a couple of my buddies, and obviously, I don't, like I told you guys in past episodes, I don't really drink, but of course, 21st birthday, I did have a beer. I was having a good time, and Coco, relax, boy. Sorry, that's my dog making noise. Hey, Coco. So anyway, I went to a bar, and I had a couple of beers, and, I'm looking good. My friends are looking good. Is this a douche thing to do? I'm always that guy that when he goes out, he's just wearing a sports coat. He's rocking a blazer. Whether he's going to dinner or whether he's going out dancing, I'm usually that guy that's wearing a blazer. Is that a douchebag thing to do? Comment on whatever you want and tell me if I'm a douchebag for wearing a blazer. But I really don't care, because I'm still gonna wear a blazer probably tonight, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, so I'm looking good. My friends are all looking good. They got their nice jackets on, whatever. And we, obviously what guys do, we like scope the place out and look for, the women, right? And we couldn't find any talent. We couldn't find any talent that were in the clubs. So we, look over at a corner and we see 6 girls. They all look like models. Straight up, all look like models. And here's the thing: I'm not a particularly shy guy. I will go up to talk to anybody, especially my friends. They'll go up and talk to anyone. And it was so funny because when you look over to that corner, you'll see that, obviously the 6 hot girls are there. But I kid you not, guys, there is like a line of guys like waiting to take turns to talk to these girls, and are getting shut down. Like I'm serious. So we walk over and we see the girls, and we're like waiting to like make a move to try to go say hi to them. And we look over, and I'm not kidding, there's like in a semicircle, just like a wad of dudes go up, talk to this chick. She says no to whatever, dancing or whatever, number, whatever, and he leaves. His buddy goes to talk to her, gets a no. He, she says no. He goes back. Another dude goes back and says hi, and he gets denied. I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, we saw them, like, all in line to, like, try to take turns to see what happened. And, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm not buzzed, or I'm not drunk or anything, but I got a beer in. I'm feeling pretty confident about myself. And so I go up to this girl, and I'm like, "Hey, how you doing? My name's Michael, whatever the heck her name is. I don't remember her name." And so we get to talking, small talk. What do you do? You going to school? Blah 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 blah. Actually had a pretty good conversation. And me and my buddy Mark are just hanging out, talking to these girls. And I'm not kidding you. Like, we were talking to them for at least 15, 20 minutes, and we turn around. All those guys are like watching us talk to them. It was weird. It was like, oh my gosh, how are they talking to them right now? And so obviously we, we're hitting it off. We're having a good time. We're just talking, and, good music starts to come on. So I asked them to dance, whatever. And Mark asked her to dance, whatever. So we go dance. And as soon as we start dancing, all of those guys just leave. Yeah, man. On my 21st birthday, and I think these chicks had to have, I don't remember how old they were, but dude, they had to have been like 27, 28 years old. All looked like models. I think one of them told me that I don't know why I'm thinking yoga instructor. A couple of them worked in a gym. I mean, they were tens. They were tens.